love doing it. Yeah, it's so much fun. I just love the process. Like, you know, I spend my day job looking at a screen all day, and it's great, and I enjoy what I do. But this means when I get home, you can just set some type and like kind of like switch off your mind a little bit. You don't need to concentrate that much, I guess. I don't know, and then you get all inky and it's like real and it goes wrong, and yeah, it's great. I love it. So I'm Daniel Whinney. I'm a letterpress printmaking, which is a relief technique using like movable bits of type made out of lead or wood. I think the best bits about kind of letterpress printing are that I'm not looking at a screen. I love that. I love that my hands, which are never gonna be like my dad's and be gritty and manly. I like that I can get them covered in ink and get a few scabs and stuff like that on them, and I feel like I'm really connecting with something. I love that it can just sort your mind out. If you've got tons of things in your head, you can just whack on like the radio, start setting some type, and it just takes you away. The worst things about letterpress printing are, I guess, when I stick, I mean, my English literature is not very good, and so I stick commas and colons, or I don't know even what they're called properly, but I stick them in the wrong places, and then I print, and then I'm like, and then I have to like go in and change it, but that's part of it, and so I guess it's not a great thing, but it's kind of fine. It's just me. It makes me be more considerate, so and really think about things. And I guess ink is, once you get it somewhere, it can be quite hard to get off. And at the moment, I just have to use my kitchen sink, so it's not the best. I mean, my flatmate's pretty patient with me, but yeah, sometimes I get things a bit messy. But I like how it can be really personal. You know, you can come up with whatever phrases you want. I mean, you can do the same on a computer, and you could go to like Moonpig or one of those websites where you can print cards and stuff like that. But you know, you're using a template, and they print it for you and everything. But this way, if you print something and give it to someone, they know that you've really thought about this, and you spent quite a long time on it, really. And I think it's just quite, it's so much more personal. And every time you do it, you learn how to do it a little bit better next time. Maybe it's a bit quicker or something like that. I think I've kind of taught myself how to print, and I mean the concept itself, I mean, is quite simple. It's a really nice, simple concept. So you know, once you understand that, it's like, okay, you can kind of start working out what adjustments you need to make. You know, it kind of works, so I think it's fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. I think the first thing I like properly tried to print was like a birthday card for someone at work, and it was something like, "Well, I never, it's your birthday," and it came out okay. And then ever since then, I've been making funny little cards really for people at work and friends and stuff like that. When it comes down to it, I think people like the feel of print. They like having something tangible. I think maybe it's similar to like vinyl records, like you know, now that you just download music, you're like, actually I want something, and so people buy the record. And I think it's the same with print really. You can't quite get the same quality, well, there's different qualities that you get with a digital print than you get with like letterpress and things like that. You know, you're not using lots of little dots like a little printer does. It's just ink, and it's bright, and it's great. You do need a fair bit of equipment to start letterpressing. I didn't really know what I needed. I bought the press, I bought some type, and that worked. But then when you put the type in the form, I think it's called, maybe, you know, it would fall over. So then I was like, oh, I need to get something to put in there, which is called furniture, apparently. So then I have to buy this furniture, and then most of this stuff, the extra stuff you need, is like quite cheap. So it's not hard to get off if you go on like eBay and things like that. There's loads of people selling it, so it's easy to get. You just got to maybe research it a little bit, like I didn't do, and then buy it. And yeah, it doesn't take too much really, and then you're kind of away. It's just, as you can see, this is just my basement, and it's not bad, but ultimately I'd like to have a bit more room, and equipment wise I just really like to have a bigger press. At the moment I can print up to about A5 kind of okay, but anything bigger doesn't really come out that well. So
what size do you think you want to go up to?
In my mind I just want things huge, like I just want them like massive. I think I've got some type up here and it's like maybe that big, so that's what I want to print. I don't know, I just want to see what it looks like, and it's going to be fun like moving really big blocks around, because at the moment I put things up and then I nudge it and then the whole lot falls over. I'm like, but this way I'll have like big blocks and it'll be, I don't know, more fun. I don't know. The future of letterpress printmaking. Maybe there's more people like me just sitting in their basement on their own listening to Radio 4 on a Sunday, like letterpressing as well. I don't know.